Hello and welcome to TRX Strength Training workout number 1. I'm Katie Hunt, your ACSM and TRX Level 2 personal trainer. Let's get warmed up. Grab your straps, adjust them to medium so the yellow tab is in line with that double row of stitching. Start with your feet about hip distance, light grip on the straps, elbows are under your shoulders. Then send those hips back like your booty is seeking out that imaginary chair behind you. And as you rise back up, exhale and drive your heels into the floor. Continue to move down and up. We're going to work here for about 30 seconds. Keep that chin lifted, chest proud. So you want to keep your upper body upright as you lower down in your squat. Excellent. Let's bring our feet together, same grip with the straps, but we're going to move side to side. So step out with your left leg. The left leg is bent, hips are sent back. The inside leg, so the foot that stays put, notice that leg, we keep it long, almost straight but not locked at the knee. Make sure that leg that's bending, the leg that's moving to the outside, make sure that knee isn't passing forward over your toe. All right, let's come to the middle, feet hip distance, and walk your feet forward so that you're at a slight angle. Nothing too serious yet, we'll get there. And then drop your hips down, extend your arms, and as you push up through that steep squat, drive the elbows behind you and squeeze the shoulder blades together. So this is a light version of our low row with a little steep squat involved. So we're still bringing more heat to the body, slowly beginning to elevate our heart rate. And again, keep your chest lifted. Elbows stay low, the arms are sliding right next to your sides. Make sure the tops of your shoulders don't creep up towards your ears. Steep squat and row. Last one. All right, let's get to work. Our first exercise is the TRX chest press. Adjust your straps to long, then turn so that you're standing facing away from the anchor. Arms out in front of you like a high plank. Keep your body tight, bend the arms so your whole body moves as one unit towards the floor. Your core is super braced, your glutes are tight, your quads are active, and you're bending the arms, straightening them back out. Chest press. It's a great exercise for every muscle in your upper body. Watch the chin here, make sure the head doesn't start to go first. That's a common error. Ears stay right in line over your shoulders. Whew, awesome, our 30 seconds are up. Let's adjust our straps to short, so pull that yellow tab one at a time, all the way up as far as it will go. We're preparing for our TRX low row. Stand facing the anchor, feet hip distance, body is tight, arms extended. Then initiate that movement by sliding the shoulder blades together. Imagine that the only muscles you can use are your upper back muscles. The arms just come along for the ride. Lead with the chest. Think about your rib cage, the bottom of your rib cage. Keep it pulled down and together. It's just another way to think about keeping your core tight. And remember, watch the traps, the tops of the shoulders. Don't let them rise towards your ears. Whew, that 30 seconds goes quick. TRX transverse squats. Are you ready for your legs to burn? Adjust your straps to medium. You only need one. Place it in your left hand, face the anchor, drop down into your squat, and then step your right foot to the side. Our goal here is to keep our hips the same height. Notice that I'm not coming all the way back up to standing. I'm trying to stay low, sit back, and then I'm just pivoting my foot out and in. How far should you step out? Just listen to your knees on that one, especially on the left knee right now. Your step out might be much more narrow than mine, and that's fine. 30 seconds is plenty on that one. Let's switch sides. Strap is in your right hand. Right foot's gonna stay in place. Let's drop down into our squat and pivot that left foot out to the side and back in. Your hand is super light on that strap handle. Try not to use it at all. It's just there if you need it. Chin stays lifted. Keep those hips back and down. I want you feeling this in your quads and your glutes. Get that delicious booty burn. You're doing great. 30 seconds almost up, and you did it. High five. All right, TRX alternating assisted lunge. Keep your straps at medium. We're gonna keep working those legs. Stand facing the anchor, feet hip distance. We're gonna alternate stepping back one leg at a time. As you step back, bend that leg, curl the toes under, keep the chest lifted. Grip again on the straps is super light. Drive through that front heel. So if you step back with your right leg, you're gonna push your left heel into the ground to rise back up. So whatever foot is forward, drive into that leg to come back up to standing. That's how we get that glute recruitment. All right, 30 seconds already up. Here's a quick little demo of how to intensify this exercise. Just don't touch that back toe down. You'll notice your tempo is probably gonna slow down like mine did here, but just a little opportunity for you in the future to make that one more difficult. All right, last exercise before we stretch, we've got a TRX plank. To adjust your straps, stand underneath the anchor and line the straight part of the handle up with the bottom of your kneecap. Then sit down almost under the anchor, 2 fingers in each foot cradle. Then take your hands wide so that it makes an upside down V. Roll back, keeping some pressure on those straps, and then drop the straps over the tops of your feet. Then here's the tricky part. Keep your legs bent and flip the legs, one leg on top of the other to get onto your side. This might not be graceful at first. There are other ways to do this. That's just my favorite way. All right, then scoot your body forward. Line up your elbows under your shoulders, and then squeeze every muscle in your body, especially your quads, your glutes, and your abs, to lift the hips up off the ground. I also want you to flex your feet, so draw the toes up towards your shins. That's really gonna keep the front side of your body active. Make sure the hips don't start to sag or hike up. And when you're done with your time, which are 30 seconds, believe it or not, are almost done. When you're done, what I want you to do is to lower your knees down to the ground. All right, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Congratulations, you made it through the TRX Strength Training workout number 1. You're always welcome to do another round before you stretch. But if you're ready to stretch, let's start with a little cat-cow. So lift your feet out of those straps, move yourself into a tabletop position with your knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders, palms spread wide. Then move through that arching of the back and releasing of the back. Dropping your head and your tailbone, and then lifting your head and your tailbone. Beautiful job. You made it to the stretching section of our TRX workout. Begin by fully lengthening the straps. So pull them all the way down as far as you can. We're gonna start with a low back stretch. So hang on with both hands, set your feet about hip distance, and then extend your arms, slight bend in the knees, and you're turning yourself into a V shape here. You can keep your chin tucked and just let your hips reach down and back. If you'd like, you can add a little bonus like I'm doing here. I'm bending my left knee and turning my shoulders to the right. Just make sure if you do that, go both ways. That just gets a little deeper into the side wall of your body. When you're ready to come up, bend your legs and use the straps to support you to come back up to standing. Take a big step closer to the anchor. Keep your feet hip distance and a soft bend in your knees. Then, like a forward fold in yoga, let yourself come forward. Allow your body weight to spread out in your feet. You can let your head hang heavy here if you'd like. When you're ready to come up with an inhale and slowly round up. When you get back up to standing, step your legs as wide as is comfortable, knees, toes, and hips pointing forward. Then we're gonna hinge again from the hips and fold forward. So a wide angle forward fold. Again, keep the weight spread out in your feet. And when you're ready to rise up, roll up with an inhale. Let's reset our stance so that our right leg is in line with the anchor. That's just gonna help you balance. And then bend the left leg, let your left ankle rest on your quads, and sit back like you're sitting in a chair. Take time for at least 2 breaths on each side. Keep the chin lifted, chest proud. If you're a little more flexible or you need a deeper stretch, you can extend your arms and let your hips drop lower towards the ground. Just make sure you've got good traction on your feet on these ones, on your shoes. All right, then keep the strap handles in your hand and take one hand over your head. We're gonna flip around so that we're standing facing away from the anchor. Keep your weight in your feet and slowly step away from the anchor, allowing the hands and the arms to draw back and the pec muscles to open wide. Take your time letting the pecs open. When you're ready to move on, take one strap, or keep the strap that's in your left hand, and turn so that the right side of your body is facing the anchor. Stand up with your best posture, and then let your right ear drop towards your right shoulder. Notice my left palm is facing behind me. Take your time switching sides. So now we're gonna hold on to the strap handle with our right arm. Right palm is facing away from you or behind you. It might not take much, but this time we're dropping our left ear to our left shoulder. Don't force this stretch. Just ease your way into it. Maintain that deep breathing. I love this next stretch. It's such a good one. And when you're ready to come back, just slowly lift your head up. You did it, the whole workout and a bonus stretch. Thank you for watching this video. I've got more to come. Subscribe if you like it or share it with a friend. I'll see you next time.